Hi Aquarius, I hope that everybody's doing well. We're here with a timeless reading. Welcome to the channel. Alright, first card out, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Interesting combo. Alright, you can be feeling worried that you're not going to get help with something that you feel you need help with. This can also be feeling like you want to help or you want to do something and feeling almost like I don't know how, or I'm stuck in some way. Something is like not allowing me to do this. Page of Pentacles can also be like making a type of move that you want to make, but you can be questioning it. It's like, it feels like there's something that you want to do that's coming from like the kindness of your heart, whether this be like something beneficial for yourself or something beneficial for someone around you, and you can be like really overthinking it, or like I want to make this gesture and like really overthinking it. So it can be something where you're like, I don't know how, or I'm feeling really stuck here. Why is this feeling like a bit of a mental wasteland here for some reason? Maybe you want to clear something up. The way that I'm seeing this Page of Pentacles, like whether this is something that you're doing for yourself or something that you're doing for another person or something that you're like allowing someone else to do for you, it's something that's like meant to be beneficial and meant to be helpful, and it can be sort of like a practical stance as well, like something that would just be like practically helpful, like something where it's like let me sweep this up, or like let me carry the bag, or let me hold the door. It can be just something like that that's going to be a helpful gesture of some sort, or like just like offering something practical. But then Eight of Swords is like, I forget how to hold the door. You know, it can be something where just mentally you feel like you're blocked from being able to take action in the way that you want to. Because this particular Page of Pentacles feels like offering something or giving something or saying like, here, I can help with that. But then Eight of Swords is like all the things that are making, it's like a disconnection between body and brain is what this is feeling like. Or like between mind and gesture that you want to take. You're overthinking it. You just need to trust yourself in what you're doing. I'm seeing Queen of Swords here. This can mean you're just too much in your head about this and you need to come back into your body, figure this out. Because I think too, like I'm seeing intuitively, like you know how to move, intuitively you know what to do, but you could feel like you're localized to like what's going on mentally for you, and it could be just getting in the way of things, like too much in your head here. You need to tune back into your heart space. Maybe you also feel like if you do something, it's not going to be paid attention to, so you want to do it the right way. Like this Page of Pentacles looks like they're trying to say like, here, I got this, but they're doing it like to the back of the Queen of Swords. So maybe you feel like there's like not a recognition of something. And maybe you feel like someone's in a different space than you are. Because I'm seeing, it's almost feeling like Eight of Swords and Page of Pentacles is one energy, and then Queen of Swords and High Priestess is another energy. And that one of them is trying to make a gesture towards the other, but that the one that's in the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess energy may be like in a different space. Like this can even be like trying to do something like practically that would be helpful to another person, but it's like they're in like a meditative state and they're not like tuned in to the same page, something like that. Maybe you feel like you don't have, like you want to offer something, but you don't know like what you have to offer. I'm wondering if that's the thing too. This can also just, like all of this can definitely be your energy as well, where you're like, you're feeling frozen a little bit. Why are we initially starting off, that's what I want to know. Why are we initially starting off with Eight of Swords? Like, why is that the first thing? Because Eight of Swords can feel sort of like a stumbling block here, where like mentally you're not in the right space and you may be trying to do something, but you have to get right mentally first. Otherwise, you're going to be out of tune when you do something. Okay. Eight of Swords is here because you could be scared of something. You could be intimidated. You could be like thinking, if I do this, is that going to do that over there? But then like not wanting a certain outcome. You may want a certain outcome, which means you also don't want another certain outcome. You know, like that type of thing. Eight of Swords is connected with Nine of Swords here. So this can be like, this is intimidating to me. This is bringing up fears for me. If I do this, I don't know what's going to happen then, you know? Like, it feels like fear of the unknown, or fear of, like, what would then happen or what could happen. This can also be, like, fear of not doing something right, fear of being out of touch when you do something, fear of there being, like, a lack of receptivity, like, all of these different things that it could be. Could be like messing up, not doing something right, like not being received well is what this is feeling like. I even get the vibe from this, like this Page of Pentacles and this Queen of Swords is feeling like maybe you want to do something for someone, but you like don't know what to do, or you feel like they don't need your help, but like you want to be helpful. It can be something like that too. Or you can feel like someone's not paying attention to you. But this can also be a feeling like not paying attention to a certain part of yourself too that would actually be helpful. Maybe you think that you don't need something and it would actually be beneficial to you. Depending on which energy you are here. I'm seeing Hanged Man. Okay, to have Eight of Swords and to have Hanged Man, it's like if you keep the same narration here, there's not going to be problem solving that happens. But if you're able to like widen, if you're able to shift, if you're able to pivot the framework here, then you're going to be able to be helpful again, whether this is to yourself, accepting help, or giving it to someone else, or like doing something that's going to be beneficial. But if you're still looking at it in the same way, it's like it's not going to be able to happen, is what I'm seeing. So there's going to have to be a shift in the framework first, and then action will be able to be taken, like steps will be able to be taken. But until the mental aspect shifts, the other stuff can't follow, because all of that is like sort of dependent on the first domino, which is the mental framing of this. It's gonna help you figure out which way to go here, because I'm seeing there be like a lot of stuff popping up. Having Eight of Swords and having Seven of Cups can feel like mental block and emotional block, or mental block and spiritual block, or mental block and then just like confusion then about like how to move or what the right way is to go here. But I'm seeing that like you're gonna have a breakthrough. Neptune is making things confusing, but that's why seeing through it is going to be important. Meaning, like, if you're looking at the picture one way, it's going to be hard to decipher what's happening, but if you shift it around, you're going to see what's going on. But it's going to take you shifting things around. And it's going to take you actually looking at something. Because this Eight of Swords, like, the person has a blindfold on, and so it's like, how are you going to do anything if you're not even looking at what's going on? So it feels like getting engaged is going to be helpful here, becoming engaged. Okay. Hanged Man is going to be the reframing that's necessary. When that happens, I'm seeing that it's like immediately going to connect you. Like you're going to feel like, okay, I know the right way to go. You're going to feel like you can execute things, and you're also going to feel like you are hearing yourself and what to do here. Because maybe you feel a bit tuned out right now. I think too, for some of you, you guys can be going through something, and if this is just like you with yourself here, you may have a guide that's trying to help you, but there's like a lack of reception to it, where the guide is like maybe not communicating with you in the most clear way, and this is going to like open the channel for you to get the message, the communication, because I'm definitely seeing something that's meant to be super helpful for you. But it's like, is the message this? Is the message that? Like, what's going on here? So this is something that's going to help you connect with like the true message, essentially. When all is said and done at the end of this cycle, I'm seeing that you're gonna feel very connected, but right now you could be feeling like the opposite of that. Like 8 of Swords and Hanged Man is like, I don't even know what's going on right now. And at the end of this, having High Priestess and having the Empress, it's like tuned in, connected, like feeling confident in yourself, knowing how to move forward, like feeling like you're in your energy, feeling comfortable within that, like that type of thing. I do feel too like this is combining or like nurturing the relationship between what's occurring like mentally for you, and then also what's occurring from a place of feeling, and those things coming together to work together. So it's sort of like floating in the ocean of your feeling, but also being in the airspace as well, and being attuned to both of those things rather than neither. Something is definitely going to work out. I feel like right now the only thing to do is to not take action until this is figured out. Having 8 of Swords is kind of like, I don't know how to move forward, and Hanged Man is like, then don't do anything yet. So this is suggesting not to be making any moves until this is figured out, and then you're going to know how to move forward, and you're going to be able to move forward or take action with confidence that you're not feeling right now because something is being worked out. Hanged Man can also mean like it's not time yet, like you could be being delayed in the timeline because like the next part, the next like junction, like the next connecting piece may not be ready yet, may not be available, because I see Neptune as being like sometimes it's something for us to work through, sometimes it's like the universe throwing a curveball so you don't get ahead of yourself or ahead of where you're meant to be. So this can be like a universal, we're keeping you here right now because you're not meant to be moving forward in the timeline yet. But once you figure this out, by the time you figure this out, you'll be ready to take the next step. So that's what I'm seeing. So you could also be in your head because you feel like something is delayed and you want to move forward. And like you're looking for help, or you want to do something that's helpful, but like you don't know what to do. But I'm seeing that you can like rest in knowing that you're not supposed to be making a move yet, and this thing is going to be sorted out. And you're going to be happy that you tuned in and listened to yourself as well, is what I'm seeing. Because I'm seeing something is definitely going to, you go from feeling very lost to feeling like you got this. And then you go from having a hard time seeing what's going on to then like in a crystal clear way, clearly seeing what's going on and what you need to know and what you need to understand, and feeling tuned into that, okay? This has to do with where you are going and what's going to be happening. This can be connected with your future. It can be connected with like long distance travel, plans at a distance. It's also connected with like the progress that you're making too, where things are going. Especially where things will be going. So that could have also been something too where you were like, what's happening? Where are things going to be? Like, what's going to go on here? Like, where am I going to end up? That type of thing. But I'm seeing that like it's all going to come to you, and then this isn't going to be a thing anymore. But just know, if you're working through something right now and you don't have the answers are going to come. Just stick with this and do not make any moves yet. You're being advised not to do anything. When the path clears, you're going to know which way to go. Do not force it. I'm seeing that be the guidance here, okay? All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.